and this is my associate, Fontenelli, and we've been working together for what?
Year and a half now?
Year and a half or so, and we weren't always working together. We didn't really know we were working together until, you know, it just...
So after the fist fight?
Yeah,
right?
After that point, then we just knew we had to figure this out. So, there was a point where it's like we're running alongside each other in this. Why not create an alliance? And it's a strange alliance to a lot of people. I get a lot of flack. What are you doing with those pickup artists, those sleazy guys, those game players?
Right.
You're all about wellness and wholeness and helping people find their inner, deeper, you know, demons and work those out. I mean, like, yeah, there's a lot of ways to do that.
Right.
You can be bowing down in the temple, or you can be at the club working out your anxiety and your fear. So, you know, I give you a lot of props.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
there's a lot of ways to do this, and I didn't really understand your work either when I first just were sharing the same space that we were teaching out of. And as we continued to talk and we had a lot of crossover students, what I would see is that it's basically the same goal. It's different ways to go about it, and actually if you put everything together, then you're going to come out a lot more whole, a lot more complete, and you're going to hit it from a bunch of different angles rather than just be closed-minded about it.
Right.
And that's one thing that I've really tried to do, because just straight up pickup didn't really work out for me the way that I wanted, that I thought it would. Just reading a book and doing steps 1 through 8. So I realized that you have to be open-minded about attraction. And that's where, because if I'd met you 3 or 4 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been so open-minded, because I wasn't in that place. I hadn't experienced it for myself. So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been either.
Yeah.
I would have thought the same thing a lot of people think. So it took getting to a place where I was studying it, and I was finding the similarities. And I was realizing with my clients, I could bring them so far, and then I needed to graduate them out into the world.
Yeah.
They needed to take the things I was teaching them and start putting them in practice. And especially the young single guys. There was just so much hope for them to not end up in a sexless marriage and some misery, making the wrong commitments, and just because they felt like, oh, I better settle for this girl because I don't have a lot of options.
Right.
So I'd send them to you, and what I found over this period of time working with you, or at least referring people to you when we weren't working so closely together, my guys were thriving. My guys were getting the whole picture. Suddenly the things I was teaching them were clicking for them. So it seemed to be that piece of the puzzle that made sense, unless I wanted to hold my students back when I've got this resource here. So what I'm hoping you can do is clear up a little bit, and we can put this on the website and people can hear it right from you.
Sure.
The difference between being a pickup artist that's just running technique and what it means to be a natural alpha male, and what your perception of that is.
Okay, a pickup artist is basically just using scripts. The problem with that is the other person doesn't have the other half of the script. So for me, it took me from nowhere to somewhere, but not where I wanted to be. It didn't get me the girlfriend of my choice, didn't get me the ability to pick up any girl I wanted anywhere. There were always limitations, and I would get stuck. So being a real alpha male is about having the inner core, which is one of the reasons why we work so well together. You have that nurturing side, and I have the, I kick their ass in the real world. And I think it's good to do both simultaneously. The students that have had the most success do both simultaneously. Because if you're just going to read about it, right, it's like saying, yeah, I've read every book on working out, I know every workout regimen, I know what diet to eat. I haven't actually been to a gym yet, but I know everything about working out. So you need to actually get out there and do it, and that takes balls. And what we will do, what I will do from my side is that we're not nice. We kick ass. We kick your ass until you get it right. It's not for everybody, okay? Some people just don't have the balls to do this. Michelle really is awesome with the inner game side of it, really working on that confidence, self-confidence, getting rid of self-limiting beliefs, and it's huge. You really need both. Otherwise, what you end up with is the exterior alpha.
Right.
A lot of guys who just are pickup artists, they've learned how to fake it. Okay, so they can walk around with the look in their eye and right body language, but on the inside they're still scared little boys. Yeah. So that'll only take you so far. When you really start liking a girl, then you're gonna get stuck because you don't know who the hell you are. It was all an act.
Right.
And then there's other guys who really are confident and know exactly who they are, but they don't know how to display it on the outside, so they don't ever get the opportunity to
Right.
display
Yeah.
how awesome they are. So a true alpha male is congruent. The outer display matches the inner core.